So what are these 12 bad foods that we're supposed to avoid? Well, in this video, we're going to go over 6 of them, and hopefully you won't be depressed at the end of this video. Coming up. Hey, Raquel Castillo-Olsey here with Happy Healthy People, helping you go further and quicker in healing yourself naturally. And on this channel, we do product reviews, health tips, as well as educational videos, just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And hey, at any point during the video, check out all the links below in the YouTube description. I will list products as well as resources and things like that. Let's jump on to the video. In a previous video, we tackled the first 4 bad foods, which were wheat, barley, rye, and oats, which was pretty much, it was about gluten. If you want to see that video, I'll put a link in the YouTube card above and in the description below. Now, let's get on to the next 6. So is olive oil bad for you? Well, it turns out that all oils are bad for you. Listen to this. Cooking oil oxidizes. If you look at this olive oil bottle or this vegetable oil or any type of oil in a bottle, between the top of the oil and the top of the bottle, there's this air gap. Air contains oxygen, and as the oil sits in the bottle, it becomes oxidized. The longer it sits in the bottle, the more oxidized it becomes. When you pour that oil onto a cooking surface, like a frying pan or a wok, for instance, and you heat the oil, it oxidizes within minutes. When you introduce an oxidized substance into the human body, you create inflammation. Inflammation, even low levels of low-grade constant inflammation start to add up, and it's only a matter of time until your system can't handle that anymore and something breaks. Which brings us to number 2, fried foods. When you fry food, this process becomes accelerated remarkably. Oil heated in a fryer creates a molecule in the food which is fried called acrylamide. So when you deep fry a piece of chicken, a potato, anything that has a protein in it, acrylamide is formed. What's wrong with acrylamide? Well, it's carcinogenic. So to eliminate the risk of inflammation and cancer, no oil in a bottle. That means no salad dressing, no cooking oil, and certainly no fried food. Eliminate them completely as best as you can. On salads, for example, you can use vinegar, you can use lemon juice, you can use salt and pepper. I hear that there's health food stores that carry some oil-free salad dressings. Now, if you'd like to cook something in a frying pan, use butter or lard. Just don't use Crisco. Lard is rendered animal fat, rendered goose fat, rendered pork fat, rendered beef fat. So cook with lard, cook with butter, and use salt. I switched to lard and butter, and we will discuss that more in another video. Number 3, red meat cooked well done. Every once in a while, there's research that relates directly to the consumption of red meat to higher incidences of cancer, especially colon cancer. Their argument is it's not the meat. It's what's in the meat or how the meat is cooked. When you cook red meat well done, a chemical is created called a heterocyclic amine. Heterocyclic amines cause inflammation and cancer. If you cook red meat rare or medium rare, there's less heterocyclic amines. If you're a meat eater like I am, then cook your meat rare or medium rare. Oh, and those grill marks. The grill marks on the steak are not only carbon, but they're heterocyclic amines. So what does this mean? This leads us to the next steak on the list. Number 4, meat that has nitrates added as preservatives. Deli ham, deli turkey, bacon, pepperoni, sausage, and various other deli meats. They contain sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite to keep them fresh. The only problem with nitrates, when they're heated, they turn into a chemical called nitrosamine, which is carcinogenic. So, our recommendation is avoid meat that has been injected with nitrates. This is getting easier. Many deli meat companies, like Oscar Mayer, are going nitrite free. If you shop at Whole Foods or places like that, you're sure to find meats with no nitrates, no nitrites. It'll be available. No nitrates, no cancer, no inflammation. Number 5, the skins of baked potatoes, yams, or sweet potatoes. You know when the skins get nice and crispy because they're twice baked or thrice baked, right? Well, the skin of the potato, when it gets crunchy and crispy like that, is loaded by virtue of the heating process with heterocyclic amines. Heterocyclic amines, now you know, cause cancer and inflammation. So if you want to eat a potato baked, or a yam or a sweet potato that has a crispy crust, a crispy skin, don't eat the skin. You can eat the potato part, but not the skin. If you'd like to eat the skin, then you can boil the potato, the yam, or the sweet potato, or put it in a crock pot. When the skin is crunchy or crispy, you must not eat it. And last, number 6, carbonated beverage with the meal. Why? Because the bubbles in your carbonated beverage, doesn't matter if it's beer, champagne, Perrier, soda water, ginger ale, soda pop, anything at all that has bubbles in it, the bubbles are carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has an interesting property. It reduces acidity. It neutralizes acids. Have you ever heard the advice of cleaning a car battery with a can of Coca-Cola? Same principle. Carbon dioxide neutralizes acid. So when you drink something with bubbles in it during a meal, you're neutralizing the stomach acid in your stomach. Your stomach is a bag of acid. The stronger the acid, the better. But when you drink a carbonated beverage immediately before or during a meal, you are impeding, you're stopping the digestive process of the stomach because you're neutralizing the stomach acid. Most people have weak stomach acid anyway. And let me tell you why. Because in order to have strong stomach acid, you must be salting your food liberally. Your body needs the chloride that's in the salt to make strong hydrochloric acid. And you also need calcium in order to have the acid squirted into the stomach from the chief cells in your stomach. The chief cells make the hydrochloric acid and they squirt them into your stomach. If you're calcium deprived or deficient in the trace mineral calcium, the introduction of hydrochloric acid into the stomach will be compromised. So you're not going to digest hardly anything out of your food. So let's build up those chief cells in our stomach so that doesn't happen. That way we can get and stay healthy. Question of the day. Have you stopped eating the 6 bad foods? Has it made a difference? I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Remember, some of our best tips and recommendations come from you, those in the Happy Healthy People community. So definitely connect with everybody in the comments section below. So thanks for checking out this video and definitely subscribe for more videos just like this one. Until next time, happy healthy people helping you go further and quicker in healing yourself naturally. Keep moving forward, and we'll see you in the next one.